Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 17th through the 23rd of July 2022. Hope you guys have been doing good. I am going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. It's not supposed to, it's a general reading. The energies in a general reading can switch or flip-flop. So if you find that you're resonating more with the energy on the opposite side, that's okay. Just go with that if it is resonating. And take what works for you. Leave the rest for someone else. The information for a private reading can be found in the small box that's beneath the reading. And if you are interested in that, just check that out. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Scorpio? Scorpio. Wow, your energy came quick. Okay, so we have the Star. We have the Empress in reverse. And coming out together, we have Judgment in reverse along with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, I see. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is that there was a judgment call made about an ending or not committing to a connection. I do feel like you haven't given up hope. So either this has not come through because of a judgment call or there's been an ending, okay? But I think that you're feeling like things are kind of barren, like they're not growing, like stagnant, like you. It's a feeling of not having, and I think that for some of you, it may have even affected your self-esteem a little bit. So you might want to, look at that because, there's a sense here of not valuing yourself or not realizing your self-worth. It's a transformation that's trying to happen here, but it's stalled a little bit, okay? So there's a transformation into a great amount of prosperity, whether it be in finances or your life, or whether it be in relationship that wants to take place, but it's just not going through, either from a lack of commitment where there was a poor judgment call or an ending. Okay, now I see that you have not given up hope. You're still hoping, and I also feel like there's prayers that are being said. There's a connection to spirit here. So let's see who's in your energy. Let's see what we can find out. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we have the World in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I see it. I see a bad judgment call being made by someone. And there was ego involved. We have the Six of Pentacles, and it's coming out with the Six of Swords in the reverse. So they're feeling stuck as well. Yeah, they're definitely feeling stuck as well. And I can see the bad judgment call too, Scorpio. It's almost like what I'm seeing is that somebody, this person that you're involved with, maybe they chose to pour their energy into financial things or a job, or they chose money over love, over commitment, and that has left them feeling stuck. That's what I'm seeing. Now, with the World in reverse, they're still holding on to you. This is not over. This is not done. They're still holding on to you. I do feel like there was a conflict here, and I feel like there was ego involved in that conflict. And this is what's leaving you with this feeling that everything is lost, that what could have been so beautiful is not coming about. But you're both you're both still looking at this. So let's look at the energy of the connection. Oh, my goodness. Flew across the room. Okay, so we have the Death card. Now, in this particular deck, don't stress. Okay, this is really all about transformation. So I'm seeing that there may have been an ending. We've already seen that. But even if there was an ending, it's not over. And you're still hoping, they're still holding on. And this is all about transformation. So even if there was an ending, I'm seeing that there's a transformation that is trying to take place. We see it here in this energy as well. Let's see what's, and this is the current between the two. So let's see what's directly affecting this connection. Five of Wands, there's that conflict again. And the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay. So what's affecting the connection is obviously the conflict. I feel like the person that you were connected to, Scorpio, is the one who was in this state of ego. I don't feel like it was you. There's a sense here that with all this conflict, somebody escaped. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like somebody escaped, which is odd. I think that they felt that they had to give up. They had to give up on this because of the conflict. Yeah, that they want to. There's a sense of wanting to resolve the problems, but there's also a sense of wanting of them giving up because of the conflict, and that's what's affected this connection. Let's look at the outcome at the end of the week. Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so being single but sad. You're sad about this because you're still looking at what could be in this connection. Now the good news is that you're focused on what could be and not focusing upon loss. So that's positive. But I do see a lot of sadness in your energy. And I do see that the person that's connected to you, they're aware of your sadness. But there's a sense here of, independence, being single. Like I said, I feel like somebody chose to be single because they chose a financial thing, a job, something to do with finances or money or career over the connection. May even have to do with music or something musical, or maybe music is just important to this person. It might be important to you. This might be how you process your sadness. Or it might be some connection between the two of you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And this tells me that there was indeed an ending here of something that you were very passionate about. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is a star here for Scorpio? The Hierophant, sign of Virgo, and again we have the Five of Cups reversed. So you have it in your outcome in the upright. Here we have it in the reverse. So you are hopeful. You're hopeful that you're going to be able to put this sadness behind you, that instead of looking at loss, you're trying to look at what could be in this connection. So that's positive. You're actively manifesting, and you're doing it, Scorpio, from a very positive viewpoint. What are you trying to look at? You're looking at the commitment here. Now, you have Hierophant in reverse down here in your energy, but in your hopes and dreams, it's in the upright. So you're hoping and dreaming that there's going to be a turnaround here. All right, so why is the Empress in reverse? Oh my goodness. Let me grab those cards. I'm going to take the two that came out that were in the upright because I feel that those are appropriate. We have the Page of Swords and the Empress in the upright. So I see what you're doing, Scorpio. You're trying to turn this around. And I think that that's a positive thing. So what you're saying here is that you're looking for ways to increase or to turn it around, to increase the prosperity here. You may also be looking at the fact that this, for some of you, it did cause some self-esteem issues. So you're looking at that. You're learning about that. I do feel that a lot of you are hoping to hear from somebody. So if you're a masculine, you're hoping to hear from the feminine. If you are a feminine, I feel like you may be wanting to contact the masculine and not sure if you should do so. So definitely there's a little bit of spying that's going on, and I don't say that in a creepy aspect. I say it more so that you're just curious. You're trying to figure out what's taking place and if this could be reversed. So yeah, I can see what you like. You have a lot of the same cards, but in the reverse. So you're actively trying to reverse this situation is what you're doing. And you're manifesting actually from a very positive place. And I don't see that often, so that's really, really good. Okay, we have the Emperor. So I do see some twin flame energy in this reading. I do have to mention that. I'm not surprised. I got a lot of twin flame energy in the monthlies. So I'm not surprised when it shows up in the weeklies. Again, I'm seeing that reversal of energy. So what this is telling me is that you want to put the past behind you. You're very hurt. I can see that, Scorpio. You're very hurt. And what you're hurt about is that someone made the judgment call not to work on this, not to work it out, not to work through things. And that's what has led you to be hurt. But that's what you want to put behind you. And you want to move forward. You want to resolve these problems and bring the two of you together. You want to take charge of the situation, and you want, well, let me rephrase that. If you are the feminine, you want the masculine to take charge of the situation. If you are the masculine, you are wanting to take charge of this situation and work these problems out. So I am seeing this very clearly. There's a desire to resolve any issues or problems here. Let's look at their energy. Why is the World in reverse? I'm really pleased. I don't see the energy that you are showing me here, where the manifestation, in spite of things being difficult, your manifestation is coming from a positive aspect, which is how it's supposed to be. But you don't often see that, because it's very difficult when you're feeling crushed or you're feeling sad to manifest from a more positive place. All right, so they're having repeating cards as well, which means that this is a very strong message on their side too. So 5 of Swords, which is also in their energy, and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so they felt that there were a lot of problems here and that led to this conflict. I will say that there's definitely more ego that's on this side. There's a strong ego here, and that's been problematic in this connection. They are holding on to this connection, but they feel weighed down by it. They feel weighed down by this conflict that happened between the two of you. It may have been a very ugly fight. So, and I feel like because of that, like they're holding on to the connection, but the conflict for them, it's like they can't put it away somehow. They're carrying a lot of baggage from that conflict. Why is the 5 of Swords here? All right, we have the 8 of Wands reversed, and we have the 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's like they can't walk away, but yet they're blocking the connection. Well, to be more specific, what's blocking the connection is the conflict. because they're carrying that baggage. So unlike you, they're not manifesting from a very clear point. They're going back and forth. On one hand, they can't walk away. On the other hand, they're blocking the connection. So it's a mixed energy, which I do see that a lot. That's why I was so surprised when I didn't see it in your energy. Let's look at what happened down here. Because they're feeling very stuck. I can tell you that. And it's because they're going back and forth. All right, we have the Hermit. We have the Tower in reverse. And again, we have this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so they're trying to figure out how to kind of put their life back together in a single way. So they must have been the one who chose to be single, because you're hurt that they didn't work on it. It was a Tower moment for them as well. They're kind of stuck in this energy. Like I said, they put a lot of thought into it, but they chose to either choose money, career, something to do with that over. They poured their attention into that versus this connection. I feel like they removed themselves. They became single. Now they feel stuck in that situation, but they're trying to rebuild themselves. They're trying to put themselves back together after this breakup. It was a Tower moment for them. But they have made this decision to be single because they feel that there's just too many problems. They're carrying the baggage from this conflict. And that's what's preventing them from moving forward. They're blocking the connection. And I don't feel like they're talking with you. I don't feel like there's communication. Some of them may have actually physically blocked you, like as far as communication. But if that's the case, Scorpio, just know that they haven't let go of the connection. It's a conscious choice that they're making, and I know that's painful, but at the same time, they're still holding on to the connection in spite of what they're saying, because I can see that they have not walked away. Why is the Death card here? Queen of Cups. There you are in your power. I like it. Being very discerning, by the way. And also, Scorpio, the Queen of Cups is very perceptive, very, almost like psychic, very, very keyed in. And like, so I feel like your intuition is spot on right now. You're the one who's carrying the torch, the flame. Especially if this is a twin flame connection. You're the one who's carrying the hope and the manifestation. Intuitively, you're doing this. You love this person. I do see that. But you're also setting strong boundaries. I can see that as well. I don't see you just, giving your love randomly. You're not like, oh, you're back, I can't wait to see. No, you're not doing that. You're going to be very, very, very decisive and very picky about, giving your emotions. You do love this person, though. Now, they may come in. Their energy might be in and out, in and out. So this may not be the first time that this has happened. I'm seeing their energy as being inconsistent. For some, you're dealing with somebody who, I'm not seeing a lot of third party. I'm not seeing any third party, but I am seeing that they might be very inconsistent in their energy. So you may hear from them and then not hear from them. But know that if that happens, it's going to be part of this transformation that's trying to take place. And it's because they can't let this go. When they do come in, they may come in a bit of a combative way. So be aware of that too. Let's look at what's affecting the connection. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo. Virgo's very strong, by the way. Taurus, Capricorn. And we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. All right, so what's affecting the connection is money, stability, and self-care. Now, for you, I feel like it's going to be more the self-care and commitment. For them, more so money and stability. I feel like you have been very patient. You're still being very patient because you see that this could turn around. You may have some conflicted feelings at times, but I do feel that you're being very patient here for the person you're connected, and that's affecting this connection, okay? Now, for the person you're connected with, like I said, their energy is one day they want to resolve the problems, the next day they're more about I can't do this, I got to give it up. And so this is what's blocking this connection from moving forward. It's that conflict. It's unbalanced. This person is really unbalanced right now. I feel like for some of them, they may have been giving their attentions to individuals, but I don't think for most of you that's the case. I feel like it's more that they poured their energy into something financial or work related or something of that nature. So I feel like it has led to an imbalance in their life, and it's going to manifest more and more because it's that split energy. So essentially they're blocking themselves as well as this connection. And I do feel like they see you as their partner. You both see each other as the ideal partner. So, yeah. And I can tell you, this does have twin flame written all over it. If I get the Four of Wands, I'm going to be like, yep, there it is. I mean, I'm already saying there it is, but... All right, so let's look at your outcome. I don't see this being resolved by the end of the week because this looks like it's a pretty big deal, but it might give you a little bit of an energy check into what's going on with this person. Because I see you, although you're sad, Scorpio, you really have your eye directly on this connection. It's like you're holding the flame. All right. Now, speaking of flame, we have the Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords. And the Magician. All right, so we have Gemini out as well. I see a new beginning. I don't see it by the end of the week, but I see a new beginning. Why? Because you're bringing truth and clarity into this. You may approach this person, because I don't feel like they're talking. I don't feel like they're communicating. So you may communicate at some point in the future, but regardless, I see a new beginning. And it's a very passionate new beginning. It's the Ace of Wands that's in reverse here. I'm seeing it eventually, it'll go into the upright. Another repeating card. It's going to happen because of the clarity in which you are holding this. Now, that being said, Scorpio, do not sit and wait for this person. Regardless if this is a twin flame or it's not, go on with your life. I never suggest people do that. I think it's dysfunctional. And I don't ever suggest that you wait for somebody who doesn't know what they want. You know, that's their work to do. You do your work. You seem very clear, very, very clear on what it is that you want. If you want this person, you want to manifest that, that's fine, but move forward with your life. Don't sit around and wait for somebody, okay? Know that they are manifesting this connection. They're single right now. They are manifesting this connection, though. They may be manifesting it sexually because they definitely enjoy the sex between the two of you. So be aware of that as well. But they're manifesting it, and you're holding this in perfect clarity. So eventually it's going to come about. Is it going to come about by the end of the week? No, but it eventually is coming. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star in reverse. Now that's in your energy. I do feel like there was a waiver there. You know, that at some point you may have kind of given up hope, but I do feel like it was because of this ending. It may have been very abrupt, and hope is, you have it so strongly in your energy, and I feel like it was a slight waiver, like a wobble, more or less. All right, I'm going to pull a tea leaf card for each of you and one for the connection. So for you, we have bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. Okay. And it could also be your purpose, especially if you are in a spiritual connection. All right. And for the person you're connected with, wreath, sorrow over a loss. See, they're not over this. And for the connection itself, we have I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Didn't I tell you that? Queen of Cups, trust your intuition. Beautiful. Like I spy with my little eye. All right. I hope this has been helpful for you, Scorpio. If you would, please like the video. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate that. If this is resonating with you, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I read them all. So until I see you in next week's reading, namaste.